Hey, this is Kat, and I'm going to be showing you how to use Adobe Aero. What we're going to be doing is making our own 2D assets and then using them within the Adobe Aero app. So I have an idea of what I want to do. First thing I'm going to take to Google and just look for a nice stock photo that I can use. I downloaded this funny guy. I think he's a sim or something. So I put the funny fishing guy into Photoshop and I duplicated him on about 8 different layers. So the idea here is that we're going to separate each object onto each layer. Now I have separated each part of my image. Content aware is not perfect, but it did its best, so A for effort. And just keep in mind, when you're doing this, you want to separate everything by what comes forward or goes far back in space. You also want to crop every single layer. The reason why you want to do this is because when you import these into Adobe Aero, they will import the entire image, including the empty space, and that makes it very hard to grab your different images and move them around. So yeah, you want to crop them as you see me doing right here. After you're done with that, you want to export each layer into its own PNG and just give it something easy to remember. I like to number them in order, but something that would just keep you organized. Once you have a folder of each complete image, you're going to transfer them to the device that you're going to be using Adobe Aero on. Unfortunately, I think as of right now, it's only iOS devices, so you're going to want to transfer them onto that device. I just airdropped them from my laptop. And now you will be exclusively working on your mobile device. Alright, so on your new device, you want to make sure all of your images are stored in a place where you can find them just before you head over to Aero. And now that we've started up Aero, scanned the area that we want to use, we are now ready to import our assets, which we will do by tapping the little blue plus sign at the bottom of the corner, then selecting camera roll, and then just tapping the ones that we want. Arranging them in our new space is pretty straightforward. You just tap to place them, then you can move them around, 2 fingers to scale, and 3 to move them on the z-axis, so closer or farther away from you. And from here on out, it's pretty much just up to playing around with your images just to make them look right. I would recommend starting with the ones that are farthest away, and then building up to ones that are closer. But whatever really works for you, I guess. And here is my finished product.